Are you stuck behind the bubble and you want to get out? Fear no more. Kai's here to help. All right, so we're going to take a look at the people that's normally behind the bubble. Most people are placed behind the bubble because they either don't have like a team comp already, or they just don't care about GG, or maybe you're just, a developing account, which is fine. Anyways, this is what I got here for you. Tolkien. All right, so this is really just like a positioning issue. Your team's okay. I did look around. I couldn't find other replacements, at least from what I seen in Guild Boss or APOC. So this is what we have. This is what we're working with. I've been seeing a lot of people with a bunch of Infernals, probably because they used to be like really good, especially like for Guild Boss, and people just have a bunch of them. Infernals and Northerners, they're not really the best in GVG, but that's what you have. We'll help you out. Kai's here to help, don't worry. All right, so really, Twin Fiend is probably your only issue right here. Move Pharisee back behind where Hex is, and move Twin Fiend over where Hex is, and Hex goes where Pharisee is. In my opinion, if you have a better healer like Lily or Tallulah or Carnelian's super rare, kind of hard. Those are top tiers for GVG, at least like for the healers. Right, so first we're gonna go in, we'll test your team out as is. This is just flyers and archers for the most part. I just sent the archers in, that way we can bait out all the alts. I'll just send some flyers, and basically the issue is here. Yeah, Twin Fiend goes off, Hex is going, popped all the alts, but now watch the Garnet Guards. This is gonna be an easy clap, guaranteed, for Twin Fiend. And then now that everyone's focused on the Garnet Guards, Hex, he's single target damage, he can't do enough. Flyers are going by, we're good to go. So those tiles are very vulnerable to Garnet Guards, and they'll start taking shots before they even get to the guard, right? So if they're too far up, you got to place them back. So utilize those back tiles, and I get it, Garnet Guards are still gonna shoot anyway at those back tiles, and if you don't have Lily or Carnelian, somebody with that extra life ability, the unyielding, then it's just going to be hard, right? So, but this position that I have set up for you is better in my opinion, and it's harder to get by. I'll also take a look at your gear. I'll do a gear video pretty soon, and I'll just use pieces that I can find from gear grade 18 and lower, so that way it's kind of be like beginner friendly. So for the test, we are going to run only 2 tests for the bubble, and that's just going to be swarms and flyers. For the most part, we'll just switch it out and we'll just do 2 tests per team, see how you guys do, and then you can always just try my suggestions out and see if that works better in the next GVG. So, all right, so we are moving on to team 2, right? So team 2, I mean, hey, we got to use what you have, right? It's not bad, but this is the team that I thought up for you. And basically you can use Trust. Baron does offer that extra life, right? The unyielding, but I did peep that you had Aracha, right? So I would just go ahead and use the Lord bonus from Aracha. You can either place her up towards the back a little bit to kind of catch the strays, or you can place her where Sun Wukong is. I would just not use Sun Wukong right now. And then Aracha also provides some CC with her webs, right? So I saw your Silas and Aracha, and Nyx, she also gets that benefit. And if you have Lily, she'll also bump it up, right? Because she's a piercer, so you would have a piercer team. So, and then for your tank, you would just use you can keep using Trust. He's okay for crowd control. He's just not the best tank. I don't know why. He's just not awesome, because he goes off of defense. You want HP, at least in GVG. HP is king, right? And if you notice how we did the test, Nocturne was knocked out, right? So there was like a Garnet Guard issue. But if you had Lily in here, at least it would provide some extra coverage for one of your DPS units. And as long as you have a tank closer to the front, that top tile where I was suggesting you put Silas, then that's going to be a good tile and pretty much fairly well protected as long as you have your tank lined up with them. So kudos. All right, so let's see, on to the next. BigRed. BigRed, you are next, man. And BigRed does have a pretty good team. He has a pretty good lineup. He's pretty strong. He's been grinding out gear dungeons. At least he's got lucky on some of these pools, man. God dang, I still don't have a broke here. I want a broke here, man. Dang, I want a broke here. Come on now. All right, but anyways, That's a story for another day. God. So, bro, it's not really a team issue. It's just a positioning issue, right? So your team is fine. You can put Maul where he's at, or you can move him down one to kind of see he would start hitting right there where the archers are right now, if he was up or if he was down one. But Brokir needs to be put in front of Ajax. You need to move him up, and then you're pretty much set, right? So good to go, gravy. That's the only thing I have about this team is just the positioning, because right now it's okay, or it's looking okay with the flyers. But look, Garner guards, pop, Ajax gone. Now I can just kind of time it out. And if I wanted to, I could activate a single target mode for Ingrid, and then just kind of use the slow flyers, or like just have a mob of flyers come through, and then it'll take her time to switch over. So you can just get through. Right now I'm getting through, pop, pop, pop. Ingrid can't do it all, right? But if Ajax was still alive helping you out, then at least you would have more coverage. So that's my only gripe with that team, is just positioning. Move Brokir up. All right, dog, moving on to the second team. So looked around, like I said, I didn't see too many more options, but main issue right here, Sun Wukong's in the wrong spot. Yes, he does have a lot of HP, but he is not a tank. He is not a tank. And if you put him right there, unless you have a super tanky build on him, then he's not going to do any damage. And you only have Hex here really to support you. You do have Venerna, but she's too close. So she's all up in the middle right there. I know you're trying to get some healing on her, but go ahead and move her back. Move her back just one tile, keep her there, right? Elowen can still be able to heal her when her ultimate goes off, you know, and that's like during the first time anybody comes out, because she'll be building up rage as they're coming through the portal. So she'll still get healed a little bit because Elowen's ult expands. You can also, if you're worried about it, swap her and Hex, right? Interchangeable. Hex does have that invisibility that he'll have, like after he gets hit, so it does buy you extra time if you're worried about Garner guards taking him out. And then Elowen, keep her at, move Torador up, basically swap Torador and Sun Wukong, and good to go, man. That's the best I got until you get like another really strong DPS unit that can go with a Nightmare team, probably like a Hotset, Yuri, something like that. Then I guess just keep using Venerna. She's also not the best in GVG. That's all. But also utilize healers like Lily, right? Tallulah, if you have her, it's also really good for GVG. All right, moving on to the final person in the bubble. It's going to be the XZ. So we already went over this team, and you already have this one down packed. I already saw you got some wins, man. Dang, good job, dude. So yeah, it works, right? Let me know. And if y'all need help or something like that, subscribe, give me a like, right? Likes are free. But anyways, for your second team, man, what are you doing? XZ, the XZ, dude, you got some sleepers just sitting down, doing nothing. All right, use these, dude. Especially for GVG, right? Pelagios, gone. Hard, Valk, Vortex. So use Hars as your lord, and then put Gon in front of Hars, because Hars he's not a good unit, right? So you could also use a Sode. Honestly, build her real tanky. She'll provide extra block and the same benefits as Hars, right? So Vortex provides shields, and Gon, sit pretty. So you can either keep Pelagios kind of up front up here. I saw you had Pelagios. I was like, wow, this dude got Pelagios. Not using them? Crazy. So I would definitely use Pelagios. You can either keep him up there to hit in front of Gon, which you probably would like to do, and hopefully like the shields and stuff. Garner guards shouldn't really be able to take him out, right? So if they do start taking him out or something like that, then move him back a little bit and see how that works. But Valk should be good for you. If you did have Elder instead of Hars, I would use Elder just for the offensive buff. But man, you got some sleepers, dude. And once you get this team set out, we keeping you out the bubble, right? So you're gonna be one of our main plats, I think. There's also a couple other people in here that, y'all, once we get these GVG lineups set, we are going to go places, right? We're gonna be moving up in the ranks, but then again, GVG is gonna get harder. So it's that. Do you really want to? Do you really not? So that's the one thing about war that I can say is just it's great. You can either like be in a low tier group and still have fun. You can be in a high tier group and still have fun, or you can be like that middle range and be like, oh, I'm overpowered, but I'm like in a smaller alliance. So it is pretty good. Anyways, for this team, it just doesn't work. Mainly Mari, yeah, she does some crowd control, but she's not doing any damage. And she's sitting ducks, and right there, the middle is kind of an awkward spot. There might be somebody out there that can figure out how to make plats work in the middle amazingly. They might have some like new units with longer ranges, right? That's how they kind of power creep units, right, with the maps. But either I would just place it in the back, that way you can get 3 tanks down, and because I saw that you have Gon, Hars, and Valk, so I would place it in the back, and you should be good. Pelagios for crowd control, take out Mari. Come on, man. So, hey, those are my tips, my suggestions, and I'll see you guys when Season 8 starts, right? Or I might be doing these videos, just depends on how many people that I can get that want me to do like a defense review, things like that. So, for gear-wise, try to stay away from flat stats like this. I get it, it's hard to get, but there's so many different pieces you can get. I can do 20 gear runs, and I guarantee I get a better piece, because this offers nothing to Hex, really. There's no crit damage, there's no crit rate, no attack speed. Don't use it. However, I do understand that it's hard to get gear sometimes, right? And I'll prove a point. Like this, if you have to use a flat attack piece, this is okay. I would definitely look for an attack percentage bonus, but this just offers crit damage, attack speed, crit rate, right? Valuable stats for units. Defense bonus, I don't know what you did right there, but that's an issue for a different day. All right, so I'm the guy about to sign out. Give me a like if you guys like it. Also leave a comment. Let me know what other videos you would like me to do, like analyze stuff, or like take a look at teams, or just different stuff in general. But I'm the Kai out.